To give and to receive are one in truth. What's good, fam? We made it to lesson 108 of A Course in Miracles. This is going to be sort of an extension of what we've been doing for the past few days. We are going to really solidify the idea that giving and receiving are one in truth. We've talked about this a few times already for the past few days. Basically, me and you have thought our whole lives that here you go, here is this, I give this to you and I no longer have it, or I want something in return for me giving this to you. We think that giving is to no longer have. Me and you have been me and you have learned from a world where you give something and you no longer have it. When really what's actually going on in truth is that whenever you give something, you strengthen the idea of that thing you gave in both the giver, which is you, and the recipient, which is the person you think you gave the whatever it is you gave to them. So we can't really understand, if I give you this highlighter, how is it that am how am I receiving the highlighter when I gave it away? I clearly gave it away, right? And of course, that's what it appears like with physical things in this world. But whenever you look beneath the surface, what is the state of mind that I gave this highlighter from? If I loved this thing so much, whatever it may be, and remember, all things in this world are nothingness. They are equally nothing. So this is just as much as this highlighter holds just as much as importance as a $3,000 Louis Vuitton bag. This is the same thing as that. They are equal. It is only the idea of what the creator of the product placed in the minds of us to make it appear like it was more valuable, but in truth, it's going to turn to dust one day. It's all the same stuff. It's all temporary. Now, again, what is the state of mind I gave this item from? If I am in abundant and I love this highlighter or whatever it is that I'm giving you, and I'm saying, you know what, I believe that so and so could use this highlighter more than I could. I'm going to give it with love, and I know that there's another one out there, there's abundance out there, and this is going to make them so happy and joyous, and I want to give this, and I give this to you. The physical product is irrelevant because I gave it with love. I strengthened the idea of love in me as well as the recipient, which is you. Now, let's do the opposite. If I give you this highlighter or whatever it is that I'm giving you that seems to be physical, and I say, you know what, I feel led and obligated to give so and so this product right here, this material thing, whatever this may be. I feel obligated to give it to them, and I'm going to lack it now. I don't know how I'm going to get another one. I'm going to have to go buy another one. I don't know how I'm going to get it back. I am giving with lack. Therefore, whenever I give this to you, this is irrelevant. I am strengthening the idea of lack within myself. So even though the recipient, which is you in this example, got the physical thing, I strengthened the idea of lack in myself because I wasn't giving with a cheerful heart. I wasn't giving joyously. Now, don't confuse this lesson thinking that you have to go give away all your material belongings. That's not the point of this. The point of this lesson is to show you that in truth, giving and receiving are one. And to make this idea a little more sound in your mind, let's go ahead and use something that does sound less conceptual. So if and we've used this example before, but we're going to use it again. Let's just say I'm going to go ahead and take this speaker, for example. We haven't seen this thing in a while, huh? So let's just say I created JBL, okay? Let's just say that I did. I created this speaker right here, and it was my creation, my thought. I shaped it, I formed it, I molded it, but it wasn't formed yet, okay? This is just the idea. I thought, a speaker, I need a piece of technology that amplifies sound and makes it louder, and something that you could clip onto you, and I'm kind of forming this idea in my mind of this. Although this is not formed yet, pretend that's not there. It's just the idea of what is going to be formed. But I have the idea. The technology of something that amplifies sound. It could clip on, you could press buttons, it could turn the volume up or down, you could press play or pause on the music, it could Bluetooth to devices, etc. And pretend I created that idea and no one's thought of it yet. Now, check this out. Whenever I go to you and I'm like, yo, I just created the best idea, so check this out, and I share the idea with you, you wouldn't consider me giving that idea to you lacking. I'm not lacking the idea. Even though I gave and shared the idea with you, I'm not lacking it. I actually strengthened the idea in myself because I gave it to you. But not only that, now because you have the idea and I have the idea and and my idea didn't decrease because I gave it to you. It actually got strengthened and became more because now you're adding unto the idea. So now your thought about the idea and my thought about the idea are producing even more than what I would be thinking about the idea on its own. Now, that's a great example because we understand this with ideas. I share a piece of information with you, and you have as much of the information as I do, and my amount of the information or idea that I share with you doesn't make my amount of information decrease because ideas are infinite, and you and me are an idea in the mind of God. We are infinite, and love is infinite, and light is infinite, and all of the things that you desire are infinite. Now, remember, we are doing the same thing most of the time, and more often than the example I just presented, we are doing it in the way we wouldn't desire to do it if we were in our right minds. What we are doing most of the time is we are giving the idea of lack. So I'm looking at everyone, judging everyone because my perception's all screwed up. Remember, nothing out there means anything. Everything out there is showing me what I need to work on or what I am at peace with. So whenever I have those individuals who are close to me and we're tight and they make me happy and I love being around them, they are reflecting back to me something that I am at peace with in myself, and that is not work that I have to do because it's good. We're done. I'm at peace. They are reflecting back to me the love and oneness that I am. But that individual over there who is annoying and they bug me and they're just stupid and all these thoughts that people think about individuals such as that person. Remember, that person is not that body. The fact that they are seeing the the irritatedness and the fearfulness and the frustration, that's only what the body's eyes can perceive. That's only what the ego could perceive. Only the ego could I only the ego, whenever you're identifying with the body and with the ego, can you spot another ego. But if, let's just say, I was talking to you, right? And I'm like, yeah, this person, they're annoying, they're getting me frustrated, they are just like pissing me off. And then I introduce you to that person, and you look at me and you're like, I like them. It's because your perception is healed. So you see them for who they really are. You're not looking at them for the body with the body's eyes, aka with the ego. You have true vision and you are healed. So whenever you see another reflection of yourself out there, it appears like you're good. Your buttons can't be triggered. Your buttons can't be pushed because you have no more buttons. You have transcended this world of illusion. Now, me, I see from the perspective of the glasses that I'm wearing. I see from my own perspective, which means that if I see annoyance in that person, they're not the problem. It must mean that I am seeing with the perspective that I am viewing them from, and that's what needs to be changed here, not that individual out there. Think of how exhausting it is to try to get everyone to act the way you want them to by setting up laws and trying to make them conform to this image you think that they should conform to, that you made for them, so that way they could please you. And you could maybe do that with a few people, but you cannot do that with everyone. And soon enough, you're going to find out that that gets very tiring, and you're going to kill yourself by doing that in this body anyways. You are going to get diseases by doing that. You are going to give yourself cancer and problems by doing that because your body is taking on all the resistance that your mind is imposing on the body. But because you think you're the body, you think that you're vulnerable and you are susceptible to all of the negativity out there in the world. So I'm sick because something happened that caused me to be sick out there, when really we don't understand that we are doing it to ourselves with this powerful tool of ours. And that's great. And the people who have terrible lives right now, who think they do anyways, they hate to hear what me and you are discussing right now, because they don't want to hear that they created that terrible life for themselves. But if they were to look at the larger scheme of things and see the bigger picture, this information would be joyous to be in front of right now, because if they created a terrible situation for themselves, they can just as easily create a condition in which everything is working out as they prefer. So it's important to know that the people and the individuals who are blaming outside conditions and trying to get everything and everyone to conform to them, and they're not understanding yet, after how many years, who knows how many years, that that's not going to work, they are giving all their power to that person. Now, that person who's annoying me, I'm giving all my power to them, because virtually what I'm saying is, you, this separate entity from me, is pushing my buttons and making me annoyed and angry and frustrated. So whenever you stop doing that thing that's making me feel this way, then I'll be happy. And what happens there is, now your power is out there. It's not really out there, but because you projected your power away from you and you think that it's out there and you believe that that person has all the power, now your wish is your command. Now they're in charge of your life and they have dominion over you. They have dominion over me because I just gave them all my power. I can't really do that, but I can believe I can. And that is just as powerless as actually giving someone your power. Remember, you can't do that, but believing you can, same thing, because you're viewing from your own perspective. So now my power's out there. I'm powerless. I'm sick because of this person in this situation. I'm powerless. I'm broke because of this situation in the government. I'm powerless. And we're giving all these nothingness. Remember, the body don't mean nothing. The money, paper, that green strip of paper don't mean nothing. Like, all of the things in this world are really meaningless. They are neutral. They do not mean anything. Me and you are ascribing all the meaning that it has for us. And by doing these powerful lessons together in A Course in Miracles, I'm sure you've seen by now that lesson 1 is powerful already. The first lesson, nothing I see means anything. I bet you can remember thinking back to the time we did the first lesson, and you're like, what does that mean? What am I getting myself into right now? Nothing I see means anything. Do I really want to be embarking on a journey that's telling me nothing I see means anything? Next page. I have given everything I see all the meaning it has for me. All right, I'm done with this course. What is this? 3. I don't understand anything I see. This thing is crazy. That may be some people, and that may have been you, and that definitely was me whenever I first came into possession of this course. But I'm sure that me and you are outrageously joyous with the results that it's brought us, because we have removed our belief systems. We have transcended from who we used to be, and we are now who God would have us be, which is the most beautiful and enlightening experience ever. Now that person has no power over me, because I understand that I am in dominion over my own life. And I understand not only that, but I also understand that that individual over there is not the body. Well, who are they then if they're not the body? Well, the light that I am that is animating this body is the same light that is over there animating that body. Therefore, if I condemn them and judge them, I'm really judging the light that is animating that body, which is me. So I, who is one with all creations, am doing everything to myself. And we don't know this because we're never taught this, because we are taught by individuals who fell asleep to who they really are, and they can't teach us what they don't know. Which is why, if that was your mom or your dad or your grandparents or whoever that may have been who was asleep and they can't teach you what they don't know, which that means they forgot. And now they need you to be aware of this information so that way you can wake them up from their fearful dream, because they're in their illusions right now, thinking that they're not good enough. They are thinking that they are lacking something, and they are projecting the problem out there because that's all they know how to do best, because they know deep down something within them knows that I am powerful. Why do I feel this way? I am supposed to feel happy. Why do I feel this way? They're projecting all their fear outside of themselves, giving everything and everyone their power. Now they feel powerless, and now their body is literally taking on all of that resistance, and they are getting sick. They are losing their vitality, their health, their youth, and they are breaking down and decomposing and dying much sooner than they would have it be if they were in the right minds. And I'm sure that that doesn't sound really pleasant to you, because that's someone that you love. They took care of you and they did their best to get you to where you are today. And although they don't know what they don't know, they still did their best with the information that they knew at that point in time. And now you, knowing this information at this point in time, need to make sure that this is something that you stay anchored in. The state of mind needs to be your dominant place, your dominant dwelling place forevermore, because those people need you now. And they may not understand right now what you know. They may not understand these words, but I'm sure you know those individuals best, and you know exactly how to translate this information into words that they can comprehend, that will snap them back into reality. And even if you don't speak words, you will look at them in their eyes with love, and you will have starry eyes like you did the day you were born, and they will see there is no judgment of them in your eyes. You don't judge them, you forgive them. You're at peace with who you are, and therefore with who they are, and therefore they feel that emanation, and you're allowing them to be liberated as well, because you're liberated. Whenever you are in your illusions, you're not allowing nobody to be healed, because you're perpetuating the illusion within yourself and within them, even if you're not speaking no words. Because remember, you are a powerful receiver and transmitter of frequency, energy, vibration, whatever you would like to call it, but that is fact. And if you are in the illusion, you are transmitting illusion, and they are receiving it, and everyone is just asleep in the environment, going nowhere, thinking that they're accomplishing something and they're not. But whenever you know this and you stay anchored here, you can finally be the light that your family needs you to be, so that way you can wake them up from this fearful state of mind that they think they're in. It's really not real, and they need us, like, for sure, for sure. So let's go ahead and continue. What? We're on lesson one. Okay. Have we not started the lesson yet? Oh my gosh. I apologize. I'm getting very passionate right now. Let's go ahead and begin today's lesson. If you got the book, you already know where to go. If you don't got the book, the PDF is in the description. And let's begin. Lesson 108. To give and to receive are one in truth. Vision depends upon today's idea. The light is in it, for it reconciles all seeming opposites. And what is light except the resolution born of peace of all your conflicts and mistaken thoughts into one concept, which is wholly true. Even that one will disappear, because the thought behind it will appear instead to take its place. And now you are at peace forever, for the dream is over then. True light that makes true vision possible is not the light the body's eyes behold. It is a state of mind that has become so unified that darkness cannot be prevailed at all. And thus what is the same is seen as one, while what is not the same remains unnoticed, for it is not there. This is the light that shows no opposites, and vision, being healed, has power to heal. This is the light that brings your peace of mind to other minds, to share it and to be glad that they are one with you and with themselves. This is the light that heals because it brings single perception based upon one frame of reference from which one meaning comes. Here are both giving and receiving seen as different aspects of one thought whose truth does not depend on which is seen first, nor which appears to be in second place. Here it is understood that both occur together and the thought remain complete. And in this understanding is the base on which all opposites are reconciled, because they are perceived from the same frame of reference which unifies this thought. One thought, completely unified, will serve to unify all thought. This is the same as saying one correction will suffice for all correction, or that to forgive one brother wholly is enough to bring salvation to all minds. For these are but some special cases of one law which holds for every kind of learning, if it be directed by the one who knows the truth. To learn that giving and receiving are the same has special usefulness, because it can be tried so easily and seen as true. And when this special case has proved it always works in every circumstance where it is tried, the thought behind it can be generalized to other areas of doubt and double vision, and from there it will extend and finally arrive at the one thought which underlies them all. Today, we practice with the special case of giving and receiving. We will use this simple lesson in the obvious because it has results we cannot miss. To give is to receive. Today, we will attempt to offer peace to everyone and see how quickly peace returns to us. Light is tranquility, and in that peace is vision given us, and we can see. So we begin the practice periods with the instruction for today and say, to give and to receive are one in truth. I will receive what I am giving now. Let's do it again. To give and to receive are one in truth. You will receive what you are giving now. Again, to give and to receive are one in truth. Me and you will receive what we are giving now. Meaning, if we are giving love, we are going to receive that. And if we are giving hate, we are going to receive that. If we are giving judgment, we are going to receive that. Then close your eyes and for 5 minutes, think of what you would hold out to everyone to have it yours. You might, for instance, say, to everyone, I offer quietness. To everyone, I offer peace of mind. To everyone, I offer gentleness. Now, me and you are going to do a few of these together, so that way we are more comfortable and prepared whenever we do this exercise on our own times individually. So, a few ways that we can say this example could be, to everyone I offer love. Because remember, what we are giving, we will receive now. So if you want love, just give love and you will receive it. Remember, you can only be lacking in any situation what you are not giving. So anytime you feel not loved, you are not giving it. So to everyone, I offer love. To everyone, I offer peace. To everyone, I offer abundance. To everyone, I offer enlightenment. To everyone, I offer happiness. Say each one slowly and then pause a while, expecting to receive the gift you gave. and it will come to you in the amount in which you gave it. Beautifully said. One more time. And it will come to you in the amount in which you gave it, meaning it will come in direct proportion to what you gave. Meaning, if you gave 8 ounces of love, you are going to receive 8 ounces of love. If you gave 100 bazillion quadrillion ounces of love, that's how much you're going to receive. So you get to decide if you're holding back at all while giving at any moment in time, because what you give, you will receive, and it cannot be otherwise. You will find you have exact return, for that is what you asked. It might be helpful too to think of one to whom to give your gifts. He represents the others, and through him you give to all. That's also a beautifully said bar that is worthy of being highlighted one more time. It might be helpful to think of one to whom to give your gifts, meaning think of someone specifically. If saying to everyone I offer love is too general, then say to Vanessa I offer love, or to Marcus I offer love, or whatever name crosses your mind. Use that specifically because it states right here, he represents the others, and through him you give to all. Because remember, just like how you are one with all aspects of creation, and the same light that is within you that is animating that body, not only in you, but the same light that you are that is animating this body, is the same light that is the person you are giving love to, that is animating that body. And so is everyone the same light that me and you are. So whenever we appear to be saying this message to that one individual, he represents everyone, because he is everyone and he is one with all aspects of creation like you are. Our very simple lesson for today will teach you much. Effect and cause will be far better understood from this time on, and we will make much faster progress now. Think of the exercises for today as quick advances in your learning, and made still faster and more sure each time you say, to give and to receive are one in truth. This was a beautiful lesson. We are going to conclude right there. Let's make sure that we keep everything that we discussed on our minds today, especially the conversation that we had about our loved ones. They need us, and we can't forget that. And we will meet here again tomorrow for lesson 109 of A Course in Miracles.